or rather, I gave myself permission to let there be more to me, which has been freaking fantastic because it really sucked being a one-dimensional Muppet on the internet. Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video is going to be talking about 5 things that I have learned in 2022 that have been really helping me a lot in 2023. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo. So you guys know that I took a minimalism break last year and that was so good for my mental health. I did a lot of things differently than from how I normally do things, and I have 5 things that I want to talk about that have really shifted my mind perspective into something much more positive. And I think a lot of you guys can see that on my channel. A lot of you have commented that I seem a lot happier, a lot more motivated and content with my life. Kind of wanted to bring that to the table in case that could definitely help somebody else out, because if it's something that's working for me, I'm pretty sure that it could definitely help benefit my little Cobra babies, and that is the whole point of my channel. So let's get into the first one. Okay, so number 1, I'm here for the abundance. I was definitely using minimalism as a coping mechanism to just pretty much, I guess, live in a scarcity mindset. Everything that I did up until I took a minimalism break was just operating on a scarcity mindset. I was so focused on less, declutter. And that is literally what I kept telling the universe, that I didn't want abundance in my life. I didn't want more. And then it really was no wonder that I would get frustrated that the universe didn't give me more. I was telling the universe I didn't want more. And for me to have let go of my minimalism, just kind of be comfortable embracing abundance was really helpful. And I know that that can be a really big taboo mind shift, especially if you are very, balls deep in minimalism. Embracing abundance is not an easy concept, just because it's almost like minimalism has become the trope or the anti-trope to abundance. It's how does one live in abundance, in excess, when you're trying to be a minimalist? Isn't the whole point you're somehow trying to be a better minimalist by being okay in less? So I don't have an answer for that. All I know is, for me, being okay living in abundance has been really good for my mental health. If that makes me a bad minimalist, I'll take it. It's not the first time I've been a bad minimalist. I'm just so happy to be living in abundance. Okay, number 2, I realized it's actually okay to have new things and it's okay to have nice things. I think that for me in my minimalism journey, I definitely was putting on a pedestal this idea that I'm holier than thou because I don't buy nice things and I don't have nice things. I'm so much better than everybody else because I don't buy nice things. I don't know, I guess it was just a coping mechanism. I had been operating in this lifestyle for a really long time because I had to be financially responsible and pay off my student loans. I couldn't afford to buy nice things, so I had to glamorize that lifestyle, and in doing so, I found a lot of peace and comfort in telling myself that I was better than everybody else because I didn't buy nice things. So it's been really good for my mental health, for me, and this is all just a me problem, a me journey thing. I'm really happy now letting myself have nice things. I'm in a place where I feel like I'm justified in having nice things. I have worked really hard for many years, especially those who've been on my channel for a really long time. You guys have seen that I have worked really hard. So I don't feel guilty now if I buy nice things. And I'm okay if that makes me a bad minimalist. For the longest time, I felt like I couldn't buy myself nice things, even though I finally could, because I was like, what message am I sending on my channel? And I just want to disclaimer that I'm not here advocating for you to be irresponsible with your money. I'm not advocating for you to be materialistic. I still do think being materialistic is probably not the best way to go about doing things, but I just want to say that it's okay to have nice things. Okay, number 3, kind of realize that money makes everything better. I don't know how that really ties into minimalism, so I'm not gonna tie that into minimalism, but something that I noticed last year last year during my minimalism break was the first year that I had a lot of income, and I just kind of realized that a lot of things that I struggled with in my minimalism, which I thought was a minimalism problem, I actually realized was a money problem. Minimalism and almost everything in life is so much easier when you have money. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, especially in the minimalism community. It's very taboo to talk about money in a positive light. You're supposed to, save and invest and not spend your money on stupid stuff. And I definitely agree with that. That is important, but I just don't like how money is demonized. Or at least let's just speak for me, because I can't speak for other people. I was demonizing the hell out of money. I was like, money is evil. If I spend money on nice things, I'm evil. it was really, really unhealthy and very toxic. I don't say these things about money to myself anymore. I don't tell myself money is bad. I tell myself money is good. I use money to better my life. I use money to better my station in life. I use money to be generous with my family. I use money to get ahead financially. So I feel like I have a much healthier relationship with money, and I also don't hold money so tightly. I used to hold money so tightly, and I don't think that that's healthy, because in Zen we're taught that what we hold very tightly slips through our fingers. So I just had such a toxic relationship with money that I don't have that anymore, and I'm so grateful for that. Okay, number 4, social media is not the most important thing. So this is a me problem, because you guys know I'm a content creator. I run a YouTube channel, I have Instagram, I just recently started doing TikTok. I've been in this industry for a really long time. I've had Instagram for about 10 years now. So for me, social media was extremely important, and it was even more important when I was really hardcore minimalist. I felt like the most important thing in my life, more so than even my own life, was social media. But during my break of minimalism, I realized that preaching on the internet about minimalism, or even just being a content creator, was not the most important thing. It gave me the opportunity to kind of focus on bettering my own quality of life and like my actual life, my life offline, my life not on the internet. And that was so good for my mental health, and that's something that I've kind of carried into 2023. 1, I'm a lot more private about my private affairs. 2, I let myself have nice things, and I don't care that it might make me look like a hypocrite. I'm okay. I put me first. That's something that I hadn't done for a really long time. I put my social media first. I let myself burn out all the time. I was always editing after work just to keep up my 3 upload schedule, which I burnt out. I've been doing this for almost 2 years of consistent upload since I got monetized. That I don't put social media as the most important thing now. The most important thing is me, and I don't care that that makes me selfish, but I feel like it's actually been a positive thing, because I feel like I put out better content now too, because I'm not trying to force poo, because I'm like actually coming from a place of abundance and happiness, and I feel like it shines in my content. And the 5th thing is I put my own thoughts and opinions as the most important thing. There was a period of time where I let what my subscribers had to say dictate my life. And I mean, like, these are just seasons. That was the season that I was in. I finally had subscribers commenting on my channel. Prior to that, like, for a really long time, I had been making videos and really nobody cared. And so to finally have people cheering me on and supporting me, I felt like their opinions mattered more than my own, and I let the opinions of others run my life, run my content, run my thought process. And I felt like I started to lose my own voice, and I wasn't very happy that way. But with my minimalism break, something that helped me a lot in 2022 that I have carried on into 2023 is that I asked myself, if they're not living the kind of life that I want to live, I shouldn't be taking advice from them. And I won't be making an entire video on this. I realized that my own thoughts are the most important, and it's okay if my thoughts are not what I think others want, and that includes my subscribers. I was really fearful of losing subscribers if I wasn't constantly preaching about minimalism, but I've realized I'm a human, I'm multi-dimensional, and I put on this persona on the internet. Of course you guys only think that I'm gonna preach about minimalism, because that's all that I did. I just preached till I was blue in the face about minimalism, when there's like clearly more to me than that. And I say that not because of me, but actually because of you guys. I realized that I have to model what I would like to be treated. Like, there's more to me, and I'm sure there's more to you guys. So in order for us to all grow and move ahead and move forward in our lives, I have to model that, and I have to let you guys know that I've gotten to a place where like I value my own opinion, and that means that I have the courage now to be like not afraid and actually put out new opinions that's not just about minimalism, showing you guys that like there's more to me than just minimalism. Just like I'm sure there's more to you guys than minimalism. Like, you don't have to quit minimalism. You can still have it as like an integral part of your life, but there could be more to you. And I say that because I realized there's actually more to me. Or rather, I gave myself permission to let there be more to me, which has been freaking fantastic, because it really sucked being a one-dimensional Muppet on the internet. I hope that these could have helped anybody else, give you a different framework, especially if you're coming from a place of like a scarcity mindset or like an extreme minimalist mindset. These are all just seasons, and it's okay to have lived like that, but if you're tired of living like that and you'd like to have a different thought process, I hope that these things could definitely help you out, because they helped me a lot, and I definitely want that for you guys. So thank you so much for having taken the time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.